2014 Junior Cert Higher Level. This is a question on probability. And this is, so we're told 35 people coming back from America were asked if they had visited New York, Boston, or San Francisco. The results were as follows. So 20 had visited New York, 13 had visited Boston, 16 had visited San Francisco, so I'll just say San Fran, and then 7 had been to all three. 3 had been to New York and San Fran, not Boston. And then 1 had been to both New York and Boston, not San Fran. And then 8 had been to Boston and San Fran. Then we're asked to display this information on a Venn diagram. So there's going to be 3 cities. So it's going to be, I'm going to do one for New York, one for San Francisco, and then the other one will be for Boston. So New York, Boston, and San Francisco. So the first thing I might fill in is that 7 had been to all 3. So 3 is going to go right in the middle. So the 7 is going to, for the all 3, is going to go right in the middle. So 7 had been to all 3. And then we're told that 1 had been to so I might go with the ones that in these ones here. So 3 had been to New York and San Francisco, but not Boston. So New York and San Francisco, but not Boston, is going to be this gap in here. So I filled in that. And then 1 had been to New York and Boston, but not San Francisco. So New York and Boston, but not San Francisco, is going to be this in here. So I filled in that. And then I was told that 8 had been to Boston and San Francisco. So this whole gap here is Boston and San Francisco. So there's already 7 in it, so I just have to put an extra 1 in it. So 20 had been to New York, but I already have, so altogether in New York we have 20. In Boston we have 13, so this is all together, and in San Francisco we had 16. So 20 had been to New York, but I already have 11, so there would have been 9 that have been to New York only. 13 have been to Boston, but I already have 9, so I would have had 4 that have been to Boston only. And San Francisco, so that's 10, 11, so I would have had 5 that have been to San Francisco only. And if I want to just tot them up just to make sure they add to 30, and so one person, so we have 20 plus, so 8, the results were as follows. 13, 3 had been, so there must be, because this is the amount of people that have been to all of our cities, there must have been some people that haven't been. So 20 plus 5 plus 5 gives me 30. So there must have been 5 that had not visited any of the cities. So because it's 35 altogether. And then if one person was chosen at random from the group, what is the probability that they had not visited any of the cities? So there's 5 people who hadn't visited any of the cities. The number of people in the group is 35, so it'll be 5 over 35. So that should give me 1/7. So that's the probability that they hasn't visited any of the cities. And then if one person is chosen from random, what is the probability that the person had visited New York only? So New York only is 9. So then it's going to be 9 over 35. So 9 over 35. 9 over, I'll just see, that doesn't break down any more, so it's just 9 over 35. And then if one person is chosen at random, what is the probability that they had visited Boston or New York? So all of Boston and all of New York. So New York altogether is 20, and then if we're adding on Boston, it's going to be an extra 5. So 25 over 35. So it's going to be 25 over 35, which gives me 5/7. So that's the probability that we visited Boston or New York. That is our answer for that. Thank you.